It's your boy, 40 Boy Q, with his national championship college football prediction. I know everybody going with Michigan, but I'm different. I'm going with Washington. Michael Penix Jr., baby. Let's go.
It's your boy Rick. Got to step on the basketball practice to make this prediction real quick for Michigan versus Washington. As I told y'all earlier, Michigan gonna do the real bad. It's gonna be like Georgia versus TCU. It's gonna be. I say the score gonna be about 40 to 17. Michigan, easy win for Michigan. Get that national title for Harbaugh. And Harbaugh gonna come over to the Commanders. You know what time it is. I always get my predictions right. I missed a prediction. That's what they call me, the young guy. You heard me? MBS, what up? You already know, baby. Let's go.
And we're gonna give our official predictions for the college football final. So let's have it.
Go ahead, C. Tell us why Michigan loses.
I'm actually picking Michigan.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
I'm picking Michigan the same reason why I should have picked them last week. They have a very experienced core. I feel like they're more talented because of the experience alone. They've had the same quarterback for a couple of years, same running back a couple of years. Harbaugh is a good coach. He's not elite. He's good. And like I said, I might be wrong because Penix, he showed me this past weekend that he's better than I thought he was, but I think it's going to take a lot more to beat Michigan. I think Michigan just is going to be more physical. It's going to dominate them like they are out physical. And they Michigan kind of looked like an SEC school the other day. So that's how SEC schools usually go in the playoffs and go out physical somebody. I think they're gonna go out physical Washington. So I'm picking Michigan. Hopefully I'm wrong because F Harbaugh.
I think Washington has the. I think Washington has the more talented quarterback, more talented running back, and the more talented wide receiver. Wide receiver one, running back too. Yes, I love that dude. That dude is powerful.
He's not
But I know what's that? No, I love Blake Corum. He's a good running back. But what I see from but I think he benefits more from great coaching and a great offensive line at Michigan. I don't think Washington has. I really like that running back better. I really like.
Johnson too.
Yeah, anyway, but the edge goes to Michigan's overall team, overall coaching, and overall core. I got Michigan winning this one.
I'll go next. I had Michigan win the national title in the preseason. I'm sticking with it. I thought they were the best team in the country, the most experienced, and a great head coach. I think it's Harbaugh's time. He, like C said, 9 years. I think it's his time, and I think it ends perfectly because he wants to go back to the NFL. He's been having interviews with. I think he had an interview with the Vikings last year. He's trying to go back to the NFL. He's trying to win a Super Bowl. I think that's his ultimate goal. But he wants to win one for his alma mater, and I think he does it. I think the difference between Michigan playing Washington and Texas playing Washington is Texas and Michigan, I think, are the same up front. Defensive lines are both stacked. I think Michigan's better in the secondary.
Absolutely.
And I think that they're going to cause Penix some issues throwing the ball deep, and I don't think they're going to get away with much. And I think what people don't realize is Michigan is a run team first, and Washington's run defense isn't the best. Texas averaged 6 yards a carry, and Washington got bailed out twice because Texas had stupid fumbles by their running backs twice. I think that they're gonna run, and keep Penix on the sideline. That's the way they win this game. 23-20, Michigan. Closer than people think. They're right now 4.5 point favorite. But I think it's Harbaugh's time. I think Harbaugh wins the national title, and next day he's a Los Angeles Charger.
Next day, that quick.
I mean, they still have to go through an interview process, but they want him. They want him.
Go ahead, Q. I want to see what you pick first. I want you to pick first.
I'm so tired of hearing that.
Okay. This pick, after watching both games, I kind of decided it was an easy for me of who I was going with in this game. I'm taking the Washington Huskies to win this
Wow.
game. I think the just the weapons that they have with Adunze, Polk, Dylan Johnson will be playing, and they're gonna have a running game. And I think they have
That's who the running back is.
they have
Mike.
the best quarterback on that field, and I think out of the two quarterback, he's the only quarterback that could actually change the momentum of the game. Just the way he drops the dimes, the accuracy, the way he throws the ball, and I think it's going to be hard to stop this offense. Can Michigan? The question is, can Michigan keep up with the Washington offense?
Oh.
I think their weakness is that secondary. I think Michigan's defense weakness is that secondary. Teams
Yeah.
has been able to make big plays against this Michigan team, and you're dealing with the best player. Ohio State made some big plays against that Michigan defense, man. That game went down
Not
to the
really.
wire. Yeah, they did. Marvin Harrison, he went nearly over 100 yards in that game.
Well, he's the best receiver in the country. So
Yes,
what? Like,
right, and they couldn't stop him. You
Homeboy.
could have had a game plan to stop Marvin Harrison, and you didn't do that. If you have
Who
your number
did?
one, if you had the number one option on that team, and all you had to do was stop Marvin Harrison, and you still couldn't do that, then that's a big issue. And they got two wide receivers.
Ibuka's on the other side. They're nice.
Yeah, right. And they have two wide receivers that I don't think that the Michigan can keep up with. And obviously they got the best player on the field, which is Michael Penix. I'm taking the Washington Huskies to win this game.
Give me a score, Keo.
I'm gonna say 34-24 Washington.
Ooh.
That's a lot of points.
Wow. Kill, man. Ooh, you a beast. You a beast. 'Cause I was about to say, everybody got Michigan, huh? Man. Hey, you a beast for pulling the trigger. Because as much as I want to, I'm not. I got the Michigan Wolverines winning this game. I just feel like Michigan can make less mistakes. They can make more mistakes in this game than Washington. Washington, to me, they can't afford the turnovers. I feel like Michigan, like, I don't know who said it, they're going to try to keep Penix on the sidelines. They're going to run the football. They're gonna try to dominate the clock and control that game, playing defense and running the football. And I just think ultimately, man, Washington was very and look, I just said they dominated Texas in a sense. But Texas did give them a couple of hand-wrapped turnovers right there. I don't think Michigan's going to do the same thing. And Michigan's just playing with an edge, man, right now. That's no disrespect to Washington because they are playing with an edge, but it's just something different brewing in Michigan right now. And I think Michigan finds a way to pull it out. I'm going to say 31-23. 31-23. Good game. I do think it's going to be close. I think they're going to be driving late. I think Michigan's going to intercept Michael Penix to close the deal.
I like box office score better, 23-20.
I think it's a little more low scoring than people think.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be no 30. I don't think it's going to even get in the 30s at all.
I agree.
Okay.
I
think Michigan gets to 30.
I think it's going to be kind of a boring game.
Yeah, I think Michigan's just going to run the ball a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and I think Washington's going to pass the ball a lot, which I don't think Michigan can't stop.
I think Michigan's going to jump out on them, and I think that Washington's going to fight back, but it's going to be too little too late. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Michigan's up 14-0 in the first quarter.
I said, Michigan's going to run the ball on offense. On defense, Texas had 0 sacks on Penix. Michigan had 6 on Milroe. Now, obviously, Milroe plays differently than Penix, but I think they're going to get some sacks on him.
I do too. That was impressive.
Yeah.
The top quarterbacks that Michigan defense has faced, you to face guys like Drew Aller, Cal McCord, and obviously Jalen Milroe. Now you got to deal with one of the best players in college football, which is Michael Penix, and I don't think he could do it.
I mean, they did play against CJ Stroud last year.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
And
yeah,
that receiving corp, and they
And
beat
gave
us.
him all kind of blues last year.